Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and it's another one of the ESL European Multiclass Championship races, and we're at Imola this time. So this is my fastest lap in qualifying. You can see I'm down in P5 at the moment. First lap I was in P3, but the cars in front of me are all the Alpine LMP2 cars, while myself and Kaki are in the RWD LMP cars. Now the Alpines are slightly quicker, so they're about 3/10 quicker I would say than the RWDs, but that car really doesn't suit my driving style, and I didn't want to have to change my driving style just for this one race. So I stuck with the RWD, and I knew I could keep up if I had the chance, so I kept with the car. So as you see now, as we come into this section here, this is always tricky, so you always want to clip that inside curb, and you've got to be careful there. You can get shortcut penalties and things like that. The one thing with this car is you'll notice that it is faster in Sector 1. Sector 2, Alpines are slightly quicker just, and then in Sector 3, that's where they really get it. So from this point on, the Alpines are much quicker, and it's mainly due to the last part, the last corner. So as we come into here, I would say it's about even, but after this point, to this corner here, the Alpines can really get a good exit. Now I made a little mistake there, I didn't quite get the inside of the curb to push me around a little bit. But even so, it's going to be my fastest lap. You can see I'm nearly 4 tenths up on my fastest lap so far as we come round. This is going to be a 33.7. Unfortunately still 5th, but just behind Isaac there. And Mangate's doing a cracking lap there. You can see the top lot all very close. So here we are in the race now. You've got the TV camera in the top right. I'm not sure why it's slightly different initially with the speed of the start, but you'll notice it matches up straight away thereafter. As we head towards the first corner, you can see the Alpines all up front, all in blue of course. There's only one livery for the Alpines. And there's myself and Kaki, all very considerate through there. It's very tight as well, so you know there was potentially going to be some contact there, but there wasn't. As we now start the race really through here. And at this point you see me nearly rear end Isaac. As I say, the RWD is much quicker in this first sector, and especially at this corner. The RWD is much better on the brakes, so I did nearly take avoiding action there. But from here on, the fight begins, and of course I want to try and stay on the back of these Alpines, especially through their stronger sectors. But the dirty air in these LMP cars, it really does affect them quite badly. So you'll see me try and take different lines, and you know, trying to keep up with them through here. The Alpine's better in cornering, whereas the RWD is better in braking, and also has a slightly higher top speed I believe, but not by much. So I am keeping up at this stage. Kaki's already falling off a little bit there as we continue on. Now throughout this video you're going to see, well, you're going to have me talking in most of it, and then in parts I'll just let the race happen because there's some fantastic action and a bit of intensity in there as well. Do make sure you check out the stream for these races. It's always good to watch live, and you can also support me if you want to, or support another driver if you are doing that. And it's well, it's now double casted, so you've got Rene and Actual Vision commentating the races, which is always good. And you can also compete in them as well. So every Sunday there's a Go For Cup in the ESL, and top 6 qualify for the race, but you'll be in the Challenger class rather than the LMP class. So make the top 3 in the promotion race, so the highest 5 points in the GT class, then compete with the bottom 3 in LMP, so as you saw in the Road America video last time, and then the top 3 in that race will then qualify for Pro, and then the rest go back down to Challenger. So you can see I'm keeping up with him at the moment. Kaki's really dropped off at this point. I'm really close to Isaac. In fact, I nearly rear end him there, and it really makes me lose out here because I have to back off completely. And it's at this point now where I actually fall off Isaac. I made the mistake there. I fell off a little bit, it's down to 6th temp, and then I also make a mistake in the chicane, and the front guys do it perfect there. So you can see that little bump I have to let off completely if I want to get a shortcut penalty, and it's at that point I lose out. So you can see now Isaac, this is a bit further on in the race, 2 seconds ahead, fighting with I think it's Michael. Kaki is just behind me there. I'm trying to break Kaki's slipstream, but the challenge begins now to catch Isaac. I wasn't going to give up at all on the fight with Isaac. So you can see now I've caught up to him. Isaac's dropped off Michael, and I've dropped Kaki. So from this point on, we're going to have a cracking race with Isaac. We're coming up to the GT cars as well. So when we begin the next lap, I will stop talking and you can enjoy the little bit of a race that we have going on there. And then I'll explain a few things afterwards as well. But at this point, I'm in the slipstream of Isaac. So here begins the battle for 4th position. Enjoy. So there you have it, quite intense set between us 4 drivers there being side by side, but top quality driving from everybody there. And yeah, as you can see, I've got that 4th position and I do keep 4th, which I'm really happy about, to be honest, with the RWD being the slower car. I was happy with that performance. But in a second we will jump to that final lap from this point as we merge right now. There we go. So you can see Michael down to 3.5 seconds, the gap. Him and driver 1 had a bit of contact, so that's forced the gap down. Isaac, 9.5 seconds. I think he got damaged from that contact with the GT car. I don't know what happened in that incident with the GT car. He was flashing his lights constantly. If you go back and look at that, perhaps, you know, just a bit of a driver error there with the GT car in my mind. That was a bit unfortunate. But even so, 4th place, extremely happy with that. As I say, if you want to watch these races live, the details are in the description box below. And of course, they're streamed by Rennie and Trollvision, as I've already mentioned, on Saturdays, 4 PM GMT, 5 PM CET. Just looking at the lap times there, 33.7, my fastest. I should have been in the 33.5, really. I did that in practice, and my potential to 33.1. But if you did enjoy that video and you want to watch another one, perhaps a promotion race, as I was talking about earlier, feel free to click that video there. If you want to subscribe, do that, and you'll be updated about the videos. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you've got any questions, mention it in the comments. But that's it for now, and until the next video, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.